Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Giga Chud's Guide to Girlfriend. Today I'm going to be giving you the realest advice on how to turn yourself from a degen chud into a Giga Chud. And you will score yourself one of these fresh Fortnite girlfriends. Disclaimer, I am quite sorry if you've clicked on this video. Your sorry ass is going to get help. Don't worry. No longer time for that. Yeah, anyways, these are your current player stats. So you're currently level 67 chud. You're single. You got a sorry ass. We just established that. Your hygiene's pretty low, a 2 out of 10 with a negative 15 charisma in public places. Your gaming skills looking good. Sleep skills 1 out of 10. That's all right. Permanently nocturnal. Touching grass 0. Cooking skills the 3 out of 10. Charisma is a 4 out of 10 as expected. I doubt you're talking to many females out there unless they're just Discord kittens, which are probably men anyway. And your law knowledge is a 10 out of 10. That's quite impressive, actually. Most chuds are only usually an 8 out of 10 and up. But your inventory weight is 95% due to mostly storing energy drinks and your high fat stores. Clearly, I can see that looking at your fat ass. Anyways, we're going to go into your potential future stats. If you follow this 67-week guide, you're going to be able to make yourself turn into an absolute Giga Chud and not a degen chud. Giga Chud. Sorry, no way I just used that disgusting derogative term. I apologize. Giga Chud. C-H-U-D, not C-H-80. Anyways, you're actually going to D-rank to a level 28 because now you're going to be a taken chud class. So your class is going to change. But that's okay because, you know, you're here to get a girlfriend, become a Giga Chud. So your hygiene is actually going to increase to a 3 out of 10. You know, it's not too bad. There are no real effects. Your gaming skills going to drop to a 7 out of 10, which is pretty rough, not going to lie. Sleep schedule will increase to a 5 out of 10. You're no longer going to be nocturnal because you're going to have to go hang out with your girlfriend. Your grass touching is going to increase. You realize that this actually gives you a negative 67% skill decrease in your gaming. Caffeine resistance still good. Your charisma is going to increase to a 1 out of 10 because you're constantly going to be telling yourself the lie that she loves me for who I am. Trust me, I use this all the time to get me through the day. Your law knowledge is also going to decrease now. Unfortunately, you're going to be a sub 8 out of 10, barely scratching the mark to actually be in the chud level. However, you're still above a 6 out of 10, so don't worry, you are okay. Your relationships XP is going to increase to 50%, even though it says tutorial never started. Don't worry, you've started it now. And your inventory weight is now going to be at 100% capacity because you're going to be carrying all of her items and your already high fat stores.
Master Chief here, coming at you live for the motherfrickin' intermission. Comment of the day.
Okay, so these are some optional methods that we're going to use to potentially increase these stats. Now, you don't want to do all of these because these actually will no longer make you a chud. However, if you do happen to shower occasionally, I did have to have a shower after I got my clapped haircut in my Elden Ring stream. Now, my girlfriend made me do this. After not showering for 280 days, it still was okay to indulge in. If you haven't had a shower in over 200 days, I still would wait to have a shower up until you get to 200 days, but that's all right. If you're currently chudding it, look, I completely highly advise against this. However, the industry plant that planted me on YouTube advised that I have to plug negative things onto the internet. So if you are chudding it, just know I don't think you should, and I highly advise against it. They're not going to know I did that. They won't find me. Anyways, you're going to also use some Axe body spray. Make sure to get the 48-hour high definition scent because this is not actually going to mask the scent that you have. It's going to increase it. So this is going to kind of fight against that, you know, that debuff in gaming skill because everyone knows the smellier you are, the better you are at gaming. So this is going to make you more smelly. In case you have a shower, don't worry. You can just start pumping this every day and you should get back to your former skills pretty quick. Now, gym is also optional. It's not actually going to get you a girlfriend. However, it may increase your charisma by a 1 out of 10, which is that 1 out of 10 that we established earlier to get you to that 5 out of 10. Now, these are some compulsory changes we're going to need to change in order to get you to that level 27 chud from a 67 degen chud to Giga Chud. If you're currently partaking in drugs and alcohol, you're going to need to start injecting the G Fuel instead and stop injecting whatever you currently are. And for drinking, you're going to start drinking it as well. I like to use the Blue Ice Blue Raspberry flavor. It seems to really get the spot. This is also going to keep your caffeine intake at a 10 out of 10. You need this every single day. Now, the other option as well is to start glazing OG Fortnite beyond your wildest dreams. I do this on the day-to-day so much that I even start sleep talking it at night. The next thing is all your time you're currently spending at the pokies, which is basically an in-house casino on the slots, you guys are going to put all that time into CSGO case gambling because your girlfriend isn't actually going to want to sit with you when you're with your mates drunk at 2 a.m. gambling all your life funds away. But you can do this in privacy with your friends on Discord, so I highly advise you start doing that instead. Now, the next thing is my financial and time advice. All of the time and money you're currently pumping into Pokimane sub count on Twitch and Discord kittens, you're going to need to decrease that. And you're going to now start moving your investments all the way over to your Fortnite girlfriend. This is going to make her very, very happy because if you start giving her all this money, Pokimane, she's not going to be, your girlfriend's not going to be happy with that. Trust me. And your girlfriend is never going to want to watch Pokimane with you or talk to your Discord kittens as well. She's not going to want to watch that. But yeah, anyways, good luck. It is really not easy. This is not for the lighthearted. Going from a DGen chud to a Giga Chud is pretty crazy. Now, if you guys want, I can drop my 3-part series going from a Giga Chud into an Alpha Chud. However, you have to let me know in the comments below. And if you guys have any other tips and trips that could help other struggling chuds out there reach and ascend, please let them know in the comments below. Anyways, as always, I love you. I hope you love yourself. Jesus loves you too. And I will...